Howdy, guys. How's everybody doing today? I took this. It's raining here. It's dark. It's been raining all day. We got a tree job. We're gonna go tomorrow. We're supposed to do it today. It's raining really pretty bad. So we're gonna bring you guys along. I went to this man's house. Saturday evening. I got off work. We went to his house. He's actually got a 3/8 steel cable in this tree to keep it from falling on a trailer, a house trailer. So it's rotten. It's rotten in the shape of basically the good wood would be in the shape of a C, and then all in here is no good and is gone. So we're gonna go help that man and get that taken care of. But when we went to his house, we were kind of in a rush because it was getting dark and I needed to check it out and tell him what I thought of it. We wound up cutting a small oak tree to get it out of the way because the limb would catch the tree that needs to be cut. And I didn't get that on video, but we're gonna get this tomorrow. But I wanted to show you guys what I did. This little, what is the CS271, my little limb saw. It cuts good, but every now and then you got that one limb left, and it's big. It's almost too big, and it may be too big for your bar. And instead of pulling something else up, you go ahead and cut it. Well, I haven't ported this saw or anything like that, but I did do a muffler modification to it to wake it up just a little bit, and I want to show you because I didn't video it, and I should have videoed it, but I'll show you what I did, and it did wake the saw. It woke the saw up. It woke it up enough that I actually had to kind of readjust the carburetor, and I personally, if you put a different muffler or alter the muffler on a saw and you don't have to change the carburetor, you probably didn't, in my opinion, you probably didn't gain anything. But if you do, in my opinion, you've gained some power somewhere. Let's see. I'll take this cover off. How's everybody been? A little more explanation about the video while there's no content being put up. I'm just working or a regular job with the county here where I live. Tree work for me around here is slow. It has slowed down, and I've got to feed the family. So and that's not an excuse for not having more videos. It's just that's one of the reasons I haven't been much tree work videos or anything lately, because it's just slowed down. But I'm gonna start trying to do, and I'm not gonna promise, but I'm gonna start trying to do something at least every day or every other day, if it's just saying howdy. But back to what I wanted to show you. Okay, so we get to this point, we take the cover off, and then we have to take this here off. I lost one of the bolts, but it doesn't really matter. So, we'll take this here off. Yep. Okay. So now we're to this. Can you guys see that? This originally, this hole come up to about right. Let me all this come up to all the way up here, all the way across. So you only had a little hole here. The air come up and then out of just a small slot. So I took the grinder and I cut it down, and I got that out of there. So it opened me up. I gained a half inch. And then I took the screen that was there, was already out. I took the screen out prior. But this here, if you can see from the back, right, this was all the way across the top. I cut it and bent it down out of the way to allow this air that I created, the hole here, to let more air out here to help it go out faster. Because if I did this and I didn't open the hole here, it wouldn't really affect it much. But, and then I put it back on. And my father was inside my house there, and he's been a saw mechanic, a small engine repair, his whole life. He went to school for it and everything. Well, he heard it and it sounded like a new saw. He didn't know what I was doing. He actually come out to see the new saw. But it wasn't a new saw. It was this one here. Just the sound of it changed enough that he noticed it and assumed it was something new. And it crunked and run good for a few minutes, and then it just kind of, it needed, the carburetor needed, and it probably still needs it. Then I fired her up. It's a cold start. This thing hadn't been crunked today. Lovely. It woke the saw up. It cuts where, and if it wasn't so dark, I'd cut something. But I'll do that tomorrow, as a matter of fact. But it definitely, it woke the saw up. And I love the way it sounds. I love the way it sounds compared to how it used to sound. It just, it's kind of like that 490. The mufflers, kind of, that you can tell, if you run saws very much, you can tell that they're restricted with the airflow. You can just tell. So that's what I've done here. Oh, and I've got a new car. It's not new. It's new to me. It's a 1992 Hyundai XL 4-door. And this car has sat for 20 years when I got it. I put gas in the, or I sprayed gas into the air filter, turned it over, and it crunked. Just like that. I put new tires, gas tank, fuel pump, fuel filter, and battery, spark plugs, and plug wires. The car, I've been driving it for a month now, and AC still works, but this car has sat for 20 years. Closed up, nothing could get into it. Just amazing. It's just amazing. And anyway, that's we've been busy. We've been busy. So I will tomorrow. We're gonna run this little saw. And you guys that know, I wish I had another stock one, which this is all but the muffler. This is stock. There's nothing different about it. But I wish I had one that was the same, just with the regular muffler without being altered, and you could compare them and see the difference. There has been a difference in the saw. It doesn't bog. It doesn't catch in the wood anymore. And this is a skip tooth. I don't know what exact size that was. Skip tooth chain. Brand new. I cut a couple things with it. It needs to be sharpened, but it's a new chain. And then I got a new chain for the 680. with a 27-inch bar. I just got this stuff. It started raining earlier, and the wind has been blowing back here and getting the saws wet, so I've got to put them up. But anyway, so we're gonna do that tomorrow. We're gonna do some cutting. But I hope you guys are well, and I know I am. Do something kind for somebody to make you feel good. We've been busy. We've been doing a lot of different things. Oh, and here, this is the pecan table that I made. We actually wound up putting it outside for the little, our what you'd call crafts and such. But I'm gonna get off this thing, and let me take you guys out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna get off this thing. Tomorrow we're gonna do some cutting with all the saws to get them out and get them ready to go. And I did take and do the muffler here on this thing. I took this screen and stuff out of it. It's old, and the brake ain't even on it. The brake's broke. But I hope everybody's feeling good and being well and happy. But we're gonna get at it tomorrow, and I hope everybody's well. Peace out.